back to the channel Shotty's World. Pistolpete and Big Mike said they started a revolutionary in Coxsackie State Prison against the blacks. Pistolpete is conducting an interview on DURINING with a comrade he did prison time with named Big Mike from the Bronx. During this interview, a particular incident gets brought up about Coxsackie that happened with an individual named BRIZZ from Brooklyn from back in the 90s. Support the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Then you got transferred from there?
Yeah, after that, yeah.
And where you went at, Mike?
From there, I went to Coxsackie.
Okay, and what happened in Coxsackie?
Oh, you know what happened in Coxsackie. That's why you laughing, Pistol.
What happened, Pistol? What happened in Coxsackie?
Yeah, we started a revolution in that motherfucker. You already know, man. You know what I mean?
We closed that shit for a week.
Yeah, you know, man. You know, we bumped into a couple of dudes. You know, and this dude, you know, I'm gonna mention his name because you know this cat for a long time. His name was Brandon, and you know, this cat had a lot of dudes under his wing. He had a lot of soldiers. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of dudes that respected him, that, you know what I'm saying, did moves for him, whatever the case may be. So when I got to the spot, me and his man had went at it. So me and him already had tension, we had drama, and I already knew that. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew his intent towards me. So I figured I'm gonna get this dude before he gets me. The dude is a stepper, he ain't no punk, so I'm gonna make sure I get at this cat immediately. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no waiting. So as you remember the day I was in the yard, he's playing chess with a Spanish cat. I went up to him, I tried to stab him. And he jetted. When he jetted, my man came behind him and cut him in the forehead. And you ran across the yard and snuffed him. And then he, you know what I'm saying, he jetted to his corner. The police got him because he was leaking like profusely out his forehead. And they took him out the yard. None of us got caught that day. You remember? The following day, I came out, but I slept. And we had this bitch ass nigga named Boss, you know what I mean, that came and he was talking to me. And these two dudes came behind me that was rolling with Brandon. And they hit me up bad. You know what I'm saying? They hit me like 4 times with 14-inch ice picks. Niggas fucked me up, you know what I mean? I had a punctured lung, I had a punctured kidney.
I didn't make it to the yard. I was still on my way out the door.
Yeah, I know, because the reason that happened was because my house...
Yo, Mike, that's you, Mike?
Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's me, my nigga. And
you know, man, Mike, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, and it's been years, Pistol. It's been, what, 25, 30 years since I saw you, my G.
Nigga, I closed that jail down because of that.
You did. I remember. Listen, let me tell you something. The fact that
we went crazy.
We met each other on the island. We hardly knew each other. But the fact that you knew my peoples, you know what I'm saying? You was cool, my peoples, and you jumped when shit popped. Just that alone gave me mad respect for you, because there ain't too many dudes that would do that.
Of course.
You feel me? And there's very few Spanish dudes that had a name, you know what I'm saying, up north on the island. You know what I mean? That was doing their thing.
Yeah.
You dig? So when you meet a dude like that, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect them. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's real.
And that's why we bumped heads plenty of times later on down the line. But unfortunately, I was always in the box. Every time I bumped into you, we didn't
Hold up, Mike. So let's go back to that.
Yeah.
So they ran down on you.
Right.
And they stabbed you up.
Right.
Punctured you, your lung.
And what was the repercussions as far as just stabbing? Could we see where they stabbed you at? Could we show?
Yeah. I got stabbed from my...
Sheet on make sure they get you on the...
I got stabbed. It's from the bottom of my chest, and it goes all the way down past my navel.
Mike, they almost killed you, right? Like an inch away from your heart?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the word, because that's what drove me crazy. I was...
Right. See, the word was that I died. That was the word.
I didn't know you... I mean, I didn't get that. I just knew that it was telling me, yo, they almost killed her like an inch away from his heart. I was like,
you can imagine this. Imagine this. You got two dudes. They come up behind you. They grab you. You can't move.
Yo, of course.
Both these dudes is big. You feel me? So they grabbed me from either side. The dude that was talking to me, he jetted. He hauled ass. He broke out. He left me for dead. So now, the reason these dudes got the drop on me because they worked in the mess hall. And the only way you could be in the yard before my house was the first house that went in, B2. I know you remember B2. So B2 was the first house into the yard. But being that they worked in the mess hall, they get let out before everybody, so they already in the yard, the mess hall workers.
So they was ready.
So they was waiting for me, you know what I'm saying? So they already had a plan. So as soon as I walked down them steps, and I started talking to this bitch-ass nigga, they came behind me and they grabbed me. As soon as they grabbed me, they already had the ice pick in me. It went from the back to the front. I got hit 4 times like that, you know what I'm saying? So the dude told me, he said, they missed your heart by like a 1/4 inch. You feel me? Because you moved. If you wouldn't have moved, they would have pierced your heart. You would have died instantly. Because they hit me with ice picks. They were like 14 inches long. They went straight through.
Yeah.
So I had a punctured kidney. I had a punctured lung.
But you ain't
know what I'm saying? I had internal bleeding. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know none of this. Because all I felt was like a tightness. When you run, you get like a cramp. That's all I felt.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was just tight that I got caught.
Message.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're not even worried
So
about
yeah,
that shit
I'm
right
just
now.
pissed that they got the drop on me, and I was stupid enough to let these dudes catch me. You feel me? So now they rushed me to the hospital or whatever. All hell broke loose now in the jail. So now I'm in the hospital. I got all these civilians that work in the jail coming to visit me. I got the Spanish dude from Latino Unidos coming to see me. I got the head of the mosque, the imam, coming outside to see me. I got the head of the COs coming outside. Yo, you got to send a letter to the jail because they going crazy up over there. They shutting that shit down. That shit turned into a full-scale riot. What the fuck is going on? You got to talk to these dudes. I said, I ain't sending no fucking kite, but I look like a fucking idiot to you. You ain't going to say that I got shit in smash, and you're going to put me in administrative seg talking about I controlling motherfuckers. You out of your mind? So that's when I found out that you and a couple of other brothers got together. Y'all popped off on everybody in the yard, and y'all shut it down. And once I heard that was it. They transferred me to the hospital when I came back, and they sent me to Clinton.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from there,
from Clinton, they put me in the hospital in Clinton. I mean, I had a punctured lung, I had a punctured kidney.
I didn't make it to the yard. I was still on my way out the door.
Yeah, I know, because the reason.
Salute, salute, salute. Welcome to the Real Big Food Podcast. I'm your host, Big Food. You might be Jordan.
You from LG, Brooklyn?
But better known as the Glue, because I like to keep things together and keep them in a proper perspective. How y'all doing out there on this Friday night? Happy Friday. As you see, I am not on location at the lab. I am on vacation. But while I'm on vacation, I've been doing my due diligence on the boy pistolpete, and I came across an old 4-year-old video where he's actually interviewing the dude who tried to hit BRIZZ in Coxsackie. Great interview. But what I've had a problem with was
the dog in the yard.
When he addressed Coxsackie. Yeah, yo, he talked about BRIZZ and Coxsackie. He talked about that. But that ain't the only incident he talked about. He talked about his whole journey. But he talked about BRIZZ and Coxsackie. And what I found strange was his story and Pete's story are nothing alike. Because if you listen to Pete's interview, Pete said, homie came into jail, pulled up on him and let him know, yo, I got beef with this nigga. I want to get busy. And Pete told the nigga, all right, let's get it. And then, etc., etc. Homie let it be known. He rolled up in the spot. He knew BRIZZ was there. He knew BRIZZ wasn't playing no games. He wasn't going to play no games with BRIZZ. He tried to hit BRIZZ.
But he didn't. His man did.
That's what he said. He tried to hit BRIZZ.
His man hit him.
It led to his man scratching BRIZZ.
Yeah.
And he even went to say pistolpete
came across the yard. Came across the yard.
Them motherfuckers said BRIZZ ran.
You say he came across the yard.
They said BRIZZ ran. I found that to be totally disrespectful. I found that shit to be totally false. Ain't nobody who know BRIZZ gonna tell you that they think BRIZZ got the hauling ass during some conflict. It ain't nowhere in the world they can sell that on nobody, son. But they tried.
I'm gonna have to do my due diligence on BRIZZ. I damn sure know any BRIZZ Rothstein.
Pistolpete is something else, son. Because his interview, he made it seem like he did all this heroic shit. And then he's sitting there interviewing the guy 4 years ago who actually had the incident with BRIZZ. And I like how homie admitted, yo, niggas almost bodied him. Yeah, he said them niggas almost killed him, son. He showed his knife wounds and all that shit. But if you ask me, you deserve that. Because if you and BRIZZ had a problem, or if you was gonna roll on BRIZZ, how you try to get at BRIZZ while he was playing chess? You basically tried to sneak him. That's what he said. He basically
back then in jail, that's a no-no, nigga. You step to me as a man, nigga.
When BRIZZ jumped up or whatever,
sucker shit that y'all young niggas do today.
And then pistolpete ran across the yard.
Scared niggas back in the days.
That's a whole
sucker
lot
shit that young niggas do now.
And BRIZZ didn't do nothing. I don't like that, son. I don't like that, so I'm here to address it.
BRIZZ could have got hauled ass, though.
More cap from these niggas, son.
BRIZZ could have got the fuck up out of Dodge.
BRIZZ gave them niggas their props. BRIZZ let it be known. Niggas get busy. Niggas ain't no suckers.
But I'm gonna have to go check with BRIZZ.
Let it be known. BRIZZ step on BRIZZ ain't no sucker on that shit. But they also try to shit on him. Now BRIZZ ain't shit on nobody. He ain't wrecked nobody. He ain't shit on nobody. None of that shit. He let it be known what it was. But these niggas lie. They gotta say what they gotta say to get clicks and views. I ain't know pistolpete did that shit 4 years ago. But he did it 4 years ago, then he did it this year. He's crazy with it. But you know what?
What's that? What's that?
BRIZZ will be back. BRIZZ will be back.
That's crazy.
BRIZZ will be
used
back.
to be big in jail.
So if you want more BRIZZ, you got him.
This is you slim.
You definitely got him. So stay tuned and tapped into the Real Big Fruit podcast, because y'all know how I do, son. I'm going to bring y'all BRIZZ.
Again, come back to LG, son. This new fucked up over there,
to
son.
address this new shit, because this nigga
playing the
be
parks
crazy.
over there is
but it was an old
terrible
interview.
LG,
I give
son.
it to him. It was an old interview.
I ain't
But
gonna
as
lie,
he
y'all
sat
niggas still
there
keep it a
interviewed
gangster,
that
nigga.
dude, he ain't have all
Bronx
that
niggas,
smoke.
Bronx
all
niggas
that
that was out there, he got
fire,
clapped.
talking
Seen that
about
nigga
what
life
he
leave his
did.
body. He was shaking.
And it leads me to believe he didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Homie
Homie said he ran across the yard. He snuck BRIZZ. I ain't hear that. BRIZZ gonna have to confirm that for me.
Franklin Ave. That nigga was shaking on Franklin Ave, man.
They shut the jail down for 2 weeks. Pistol Pete got crazy busy for him. Like it was too much, son. But at the end of the day, y'all gotta understand the undertone. The undertone is black and brown, Latin and black. Straight up, that's the undertone. And it's sad that we had to go through that shit in the prison system. It's sad that we had to go through that shit in the prison system. But it's even sadder that some people still have that malice in their heart. Racial tension. And it makes no sense, son. It makes no sense. We ain't out here doing no shit like that. Everybody out here moving, growing, doing positive things. We not focused on racial beefs. We not doing
niggas over there?
But y'all motherfuckers get on YouTube, on these different podcasts,
what they say?
Beat on your chest about racial beefs. Y'all need to check yourselves, because y'all gonna start some shit you can't finish, y'all. Y'all gonna start some shit you can't finish. And on that note, understand Big Fruit will be addressing this shit with BRIZZ very soon. So once again, BRIZZ is on his way. BRIZZ
I'm about to find
back.
out who the fuck
He's
this
gonna
nigga
address
BRIZZ be.
this old video by Pistol Pete and the dude he actually got it on with in Coxsackie. Yes, it's going down.
Died, son. He had a punctured lunch. That's the BRIZZ one. BRIZZ got a little cut in the face.
Big Fruit can do the exclusives. Until next time.
Later, nigga.
Salute.
Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.